The reason why Tai Lopez was able to make hundreds of millions of dollars from his entrepreneurial endeavors was because of this one thing. And when you understand this one particular thing that I really want to show you, and I'm gonna play this podcast episode, which is gonna really solidify what I've been talking about in my previous video, okay? So if you watch my previous video, you'll understand exactly what the secret sauce is for basically earning an income of a net worth of, I mean, right now it says he's worth 70 million, but I think it's much more. I mean, because his companies, they generated over hundreds of millions. So, anyways, the reason why he was able to do it is because of this. So I'm going to play the podcast and let's go into it after, and then I'm going to go into it after, after the part is over. Okay.
And how I think it was the pattern interrupt was something that I mentioned in there. The storyline, but you kept deviating from the story. You're like, I'm going to tell you this.
So he's talking about right now, we have Graham here, and he's talking about Tai Lopez's ad, his video, which was here in my garage. It was a super, super, super viral video. And once you learn to harness the things that made this video so successful, you can basically apply this for your own self, your own social media, and earn a limitless income if you can really, really apply this, okay?
The 5 ways to get rich. Oh, by the way, this Lambo over here, I got this. It's so much fun to drive. Oh, the whole thing. I was so curious why it was so effective. And I studied that because I thought it was so interesting.
That's what Logan Paul said when I met him. He was like, dude, I would watch your video and be like, what is this guy doing? But really, it's like I said, you have these 25 cognitive biases. I've got my own, so now I think there's like 40 cognitive biases. I've come up with kind of subsets, really going deep in psychology. But you have things like maintain fairness, you have reciprocity, authority, social proof, Pavlovian responses, and all this stuff. So I tell people, if you're an entrepreneur, you really should take the psychology part to the nth degree to understand. But all money is really psychology.
Well, what I liked about yours was that they were filmed with an iPhone,
right?
And everyone else's was so professional, right? It made you feel like they're about to sell you something. But your thing is like filming with an iPhone. I remember too, you were filming and like someone walked in the front door and they didn't know you were filming. They just closed the door.
Yes. Yeah. My editors would always be like, "Take it out." I'm like, "Leave it."
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Or you drop something. I'm like, it looks real, man. Exactly. It looks real.
But I thought that just disarms the viewer,
right?
Into not thinking like, oh, it's a random guy, or an average guy, and this is not like some professional, expensive setup. Even though the house in the background looks like it was really expensive.
Yeah, there was a lot of dynamics going on in those videos. Like Harvard did like a case study on the videos. Like people were like, "Yo, I'm at Harvard or Wharton or whatever," and they're studying your video. I think at the end of the day, if you look at the richest man in the world now, Elon Musk, he is really king psychologist. He understands. He reads.
Wait. Let's hear that part again.
If you look at the richest man in the world now, Elon Musk, he is really king psychologist.
King psychologist.
He understands. He reads people very well.
Reads people well.
I had the last conversation. He used to go to a lot of stuff that I would go to, and I had really interesting conversations with him. I posted a couple on my Instagram, but the last one I had, he said, "Do you think I should use Snapchat to grow my businesses?" And I was like, that was when Snapchat was big, like 2016, 2017. Was at the Game of Thrones world premiere. I was there, and he had sat next to me the month before at a movie premiere. So he didn't really know me, but he recognized me, and he asked me that, and I said, "Well, yes." And he listened to me for like 20 minutes, and at the end, I'm like, "What do you think?" And he goes, "I think you're wrong. I don't think you need social media." And I remember for years I used to tell that story of how Elon Musk shut me up, but now I'm like, God damn it, I was right. It was like it wasn't Snap, it was Twitter. Like, you need this. It's when you're a master psychologist like Elon Musk, if you don't have a forum, you can't.
Boom, right there.
Your message very well. Yeah. So like for people,
if you don't have a forum, you can't scale your message well.
This is one of the problems with influencers now, especially people who are trying to become an influencer. So now you have the loud megaphone. Yeah.
So this is what he's saying. So in order to scale, you gotta have a forum. What is a forum? It's a social media platform. Maybe it's Twitter, right? Maybe it's Instagram. Maybe it's YouTube Shorts. Maybe it's TikTok, right? Maybe it's Facebook Reels. Whatever you're using as a mechanism to deliver your message is ultimately what is gonna help you scale. It's what's gonna help you achieve or tap into the limitless kind of income that you can generate from social media, from having a platform where you can voice, your opinion, your learnings, your knowledge, your wisdom, whatever you're trying to teach, and ultimately build a community, right? So how do you build a community? Social media, right? As he said, you have a forum, and what else do you need to insert into the forum, which is social media, right? What do you need to insert? You need to insert psychology, because when you understand psychology, you understand the basic emotions These are the fundamental building blocks of what helps you to achieve attention, grab attention, capture attention, and convert attention into something else, which is also monetary, right? Money. So that is, I was just listening to this podcast and I absolutely love this. Absolutely love, because I just filmed that video yesterday and now I'm listening to this podcast and I'm so happy that he mentioned psychology, because that was Tai Lopez's rise. His rise is all psychology. I mean, of course, he started with Google Ads and is not as much, but once he started tapping into YouTube and making his YouTube channel and making that extremely viral video, Here in My Garage, that's when he took the world by storm. And you didn't see in this clip, but he mentioned that a lot of this video, his this viral video was copywriting. He mentioned that the unlock happened because of copywriting, and it wasn't so meticulously planned out, the copywriting, but he knew he needed a hook. He mentioned this actually in the podcast. I don't remember exactly what part it was, but he mentioned that he needed a hook, right? And how do you, like, why is a hook necessary for, not only just social media, but just like, why do you need a hook for social media, or a video that you're making and you want someone to get to watch the video and get an end result? You need a hook to evoke an emotional response. So if you can get that emotional response, you start really just unlocking the game. You just unlock the game. If you know how to, how to get certain emotions out of people, and then you learn to resonate with an audience, and you learn how to make the audience feel as if, this is something that's worth watching. It's because there's a hook, right? So the hook comes from emotions, right? Let's see what else he's gonna say.
It reaches, let's say, a third of the world every day is on social media, 2-3 billion people, right? But since you haven't mastered psychology, you're kind of just doing all this activity and it's not going to catch on. When you think of the Andrew Tates or the Hormozis or all the people that people ask me about, I'm like, no, they first, at some point, I don't know all of their stories, they mastered the psychology of delivering content.
Delivering content.
Vocal intonations, and also things like you said, like diverging off. And what's interesting is my style is more one that meanders. And some people don't like it.
So there you have it. The main lesson, the main takeaway I want you to have for this week is that psychology is something you want to dive into head on. Dive deep into it. Start studying emotions. Start studying, and you can easily start studying emotions by asking yourself questions. What's a simple question you can start asking yourself is, why do I like this certain thing? Why do I like this? Why do I like that? Ask yourself why. Just keep asking yourself why this, why that, why this, why that. Keep asking yourself these questions, and then you'll start finding answers. And you'll get into a strong a loop of understanding, of questioning and understanding, which will become very, very, very vital knowledge for yourself to carry on to and to start implementing in your content, in your social media. And that's how you're gonna gain an audience. That's how you're gonna blow up, explode on social media, and make a big impact, right? That's how you make a splash. That's how you make a big impact, by mastering psychology. I mean, you don't have to be a master, but get good at it, because it's so critical. People want to just watch, videos of how to blow up and go viral on social media, and they skip the step of psychology and understanding base fundamentals of emotions and psychology. So anyways, just wanted to hammer that in. Wanted to show you a prime example of an absolute G, Tai Lopez, and how he actually values psychology and how he actually implemented it, right? And that's how he built an empire. It's how he built an empire, not copywriting is psychology, right? Social media is psychology. He mentions Elon Musk, psychology, right? So yeah, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Please keep your mind at ease. It's obvious from Puzvi Media.